Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles 4. Just finished off with a difficult mission in the Crystal Sea. But we're done. Let's go ahead and see what the effects are here. As these refugees probably are not your regular run-of-the-mill refugees, considering the elite troops that were after them.
Take your time, everyone. Don't lose your footing.
You're on ice right now.
Glad we got permission to get them on the Centurion.
Yeah, frankly, I'm surprised they would let civilians on a ship that's basically one big military secret.
They're about to reveal the secret to everyone anyway with the big attack, so it really, the downsides are minimal.
Any normal captain would have shut us down instantly. No amount of pleading would have done it. What's up, Raz?
Oh, just one of the villagers caught my eye.
Raz, they're refugees. There's a time and a place for hitting on chicks, and it sure isn't here or now.
Much as he is a scumlord, I don't think that's what he means.
It wasn't like that, okay? It was a guy. Look, never mind.
You there! Halt! That area is off limits.
Oh, sorry. I can't read.
This way. Follow the people in front of you.
Thanks.
Hang in there. You'll have a warm place to sleep soon.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, now I'm instantly suspicious. I don't know why. Oh, did you just recognize somebody? Name is Raz?
Kai, what's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. Just worried about him, I guess. He looks like he hasn't eaten in days.
I see. Well, this section is yours. I'm going to patrol the restricted areas.
Fair enough. With this group on board, you can't be too safe.
Sure.
Did he drop a radio? Why would you hide that information? That is vital information. Shooting this guy. Okay, so the refugees might have been a Samaritan snare?
Good day. Have you been waiting long?
Always say no. Always say no. Go ahead.
I've never been much for these military formalities myself. Why not take a load off, Lieutenant?
Okay, Heinrich.
My name is Dr. Heinrich Belgar, although Belgar will suffice. I am but a humble scientist in the employ of the Empire.
Don't know why the cutscenes are always quieter than
I
these things.
presume you're not a man to mince words, so allow me to be direct. Klaus Waltz, I would like for you to lead my personal squad, XO.
XO? Not X0? Come on. X0 is much cooler than XO.
Luck hasn't exactly been on your side, has it, Colonel? Blamed for the loss at Ziegfall, relegated to supply duty.
Still a snappy dresser, though. Gotta admit that.
But we both know that's a bit beneath you, isn't it? You're the most talented commander in the Empire.
I hate to disappoint you, Doc, but I'm a man of very specific tastes. For my lovers, for my colleagues.
For your enemies, too, I hear. Soulmates, you call them. They are on the Crystal Sea. As you predicted, I note. Your records show a curious fixation on them, but it's unlikely you'll see them again on supply duty. Your account of their naval fleet is critical intel. It could very well change the course of the war. But your superiors are a bit set in their ways. A ship crossing over land is beyond their limited imagination.
Over land? Do you not realize the Crystal Sea is like... I guess they just can't imagine any ship crossing the Crystal Sea. It's just beyond even Belgar's comprehension right now. So that's good. They'll be caught by surprise. Huzzah, huzzah.
So instead, they discredited you, reassigned you, washed their hands of you.
Threw you in the trash. Dumped you in the garbage pit. Down the garbage disposal you go. Fed to the dogs. Throw me a bone here? I mean, why do you keep saying the same things over and over again? Are you Mojo Jojo in disguise? You'd have to tell me, right? You'd have to tell me if you were a monkey in a man suit, right?
As it stands, your soulmate may lead the Federation to victory.
Okay, soulmate should totally be in quotes here. Come on, he clearly put the inflection there. He's trying to make fun of this guy while also offering him a job, which is kind of a weird tactic, but sure.
Join me, however, and you'll be free to fight the fleet on the Crystal Sea and Squad E to your heart's content.
But does he get fancy new weapons? I mean, really, that's the whole reason to join up in a special elite unit, right? Is the fancy tech?
Flatter me all you want. I'm not switching squads if it means abandoning my team.
That just means your team goes with you, right? That seems like a reasonable request, actually.
Ah, but of course, your elite tank platoon, Ausbruch.
Ausbruch? Boy, that's going to be tough to say on the regular. I'm going to mess that up. I mean, now that I've heard it, hopefully not. If I were just to read that, I'd be Ausbruch. But I guess if it was trying to be German, Ausbruch would actually... Oh, you don't want to roll the R, do you? Do Germans roll R's? I don't know. I mean, these guys are fantasy Germans. I mean, it's not, you know, the real World War II here, but they're basically trying to be like Austrian-German Empire here. Ausbruch. Ausbruch. I guess it's a tiny roll of an R. Very small, though.
I imagine you've heard of their predicament. Or perhaps they've kept you in the dark.
What?
That Vault's lineage of yours is quite a shield, all things considered. The officers can't lay a finger on you, so they intend to retaliate in what petty ways they can, disbanding your dear Ausbruch and detaining its soldiers.
That seems petty as all fuck for no good reason. That's just gonna cost you in the long run. Like, why would you do that? Just put that elite command under somebody else. That's all you gotta do. That alone would be bad enough instead of disbanding the entire group. I guess they could be all loyal to him. That could be why they did it. And then they're less likely to revolt. But still, if they work really well together as a team, I don't know. There's a... Yeah, okay. I can see going either way on that. I would not disband them personally. I think that would have been bad. I think definitely putting them under another group would have been enough of an insult to this guy. But okay.
Now, I may not look it, but rest assured my voice holds some sway with the Imperial military. I've already laid the groundwork for transferring the members of Ausbruch into XO.
X0. Please, let's do X0. It's just so much cooler. XO just is just another word for, like, you know, commander.
Once the transition is complete, Ausbruch can return to being the decorated vanguard unit it always has been.
That's an awful lot of work just to get little old me on your side. What do you get out of this?
Glory of the Empire? Winning the war? I mean, isn't that enough?
It's simple. All I ask is that you pursue Squad E and eradicate them.
Now, that's peculiar. Why Squad E? There must be a member of Squad E or something that knows something? That hasn't actually come up, but I guess it's possible.
I trust you'll accept, yeah?
Trading myself for the fate of my soldiers, huh? Fine, Doc. I'll play your game.
Oh, that's right. Wasn't Riley's parents were killed by Belgar, right? Maybe it's Riley he actually wants to take out. That could be it. Or Claude.
But a man can't look this shabby if he's going on a date with his soulmate. We'll need to outfit ourselves.
Hold on. Waltz thinks he looks shabby right now? The hell is his... I guess we're gonna see what his definition of outfit is then if he thinks this is shabby. Got a freaking fur coat of doom on right now.
Naturally, yes. My accounts are yours to plunder. Arm your squad with the best that money can buy. Now that that's settled, there's someone I'd like to introduce you to.
And who might that be?
I'm guessing the two girls from before.
Now, will you all join us, please?
All also indicates more than one.
This is Forseti. He shall serve as your strategist in the coming endeavor. A man of most exceptional talent, I assure you. And of course, these are Nicola and Chiara.
They just appeared.
Worry
That would be
not.
disturbing.
They may look sweet as summer, but I assure you their combat talents are quite beyond imagining. Use them well. These angels are my masterpieces. Ensure their talents are not wasted. With introductions out of the way. Welcome, Vaults, to the Imperial Science Board's most elite test squad, XO. Lieutenant Klaus Waltz, we open our arms to you in greeting.
Group hug.
I do truly hope that you'll all get along.
No wonder what he just walked into.
My, I could not imagine more perfect timing.
You did say let's all
I have
come
a
in.
very special surprise for all of you. Allow me to introduce our exceptional guest, the Lady Crimeria, my beautiful weapon of mass destruction. A Valkyria, reborn for our modern age.
She's a Valkyria.
And apparently refuses to open her eyes all the way. I'm guessing Valkyria means witch.
Chapter 9, The Winter Witch.
Okay, that's pretty much clinches it then? Yeah, okay.
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new member of Squad E.
Every chapter we get a new member. What is up with that?
Azusa Tsukikage. I possess a heightened sense of smell. I'm sure it will serve us well on the battlefield.
Hannah Carroll, at your service. What's that? Speak up. Put your diaphragm into it.
Well, now I'm kind of tempted to use these new people. All right, let's go to the headquarters real quick. So we definitely have some experience to allocate. Yes, return to the headquarters. Might as well turn the volume down a little bit too. So let's go to the training field first. Oh, should we go to the training? Why don't we should go to the mess hall instead? Yeah, mess hall might actually be better. Hold up. No, go back. Exit the training field.
Done for the...
Okay. Let's go to the mess hall just in case we get new orders. You might be alone here, though. No, here we go.
Teach you table manners. Forks and knives are not musical instruments. Quit making a racket at mealtime. Hey, you. Eat your vegetables. No picky eaters in this crew. And drink responsibly. A hungover soldier is a dead soldier. Oh, this ship's galley is truly a godsend. A place for everyone to enjoy a relaxing meal and unwind between missions. What's eating you, Sergeant? I told you to chew before you swallow.
As if. All your bitching is killing my appetite.
Fair enough.
What? Bitching? I'm just giving some friendly advice on proper dining etiquette.
Shouting it out as if it's orders is not exactly friendly advice.
Don't mind him, Minerva. Raz actually got food poisoning. His meds haven't kicked in, so he's all cattywampus.
That's a great phrase, cattywampus. I gotta remember that.
Food poisoning, That won't do. A soldier is only as good as their health. Eureka! I have just the recipe for that.
The hell is that? Looks like swamp water.
A cure-all concoction passed down through the Victor family. Guaranteed to restore one's vim and vigor. Go on, drink up.
Oh, so like herbal tea? Guess it can't hurt. Bottoms up!
Okay, I thought for a minute there the blarg would be him throwing up. Fortunately, that didn't happen. Or yet.
Whoa, Raz, what's wrong? Snap out of it!
Hell. I saw a vision of hell.
Kicks in quick, doesn't it?
That's
I'll
the
kick
intended.
you in quick. That was the most nasty-ass outhouse slop I ever... Oh, wait. What the hell? Where'd my stomachache go?
I told you so. That is 500 years of Victorian wisdom.
Minerva, that's amazing. I bet we could use it on the field.
Perhaps it could cure other poisons too. Very well. Let's add it to the old playbook.
12,000 XP. We have enough. Let's do it.
Seeing a Victor family tradition alive on the battlefield. Words cannot convey the pride I feel.
Okay. Well, great. So now we got antidote. We haven't seen poison yet, but I'm guessing it's going to come up. We'll probably be glad for that. All right. Let's definitely do training field now. Get these people ranked up. 72k. Should be a good, decent amount for this. Let's see. So we got... Our engineers are only level... No, the scout's also level 10. Okay, so let's get... Let's get our lancers level 10 for sure. Our snipers and our grenadiers. Okay, so everybody's going to be level 10. Only the grenadier gets the battle potential, but that's okay. Let's just do that one bout right now.
Don't get carried.
Let's see what the battle potential is at least.
Nicely.
Okay, nicely done. Level higher.
Excellent.
New potential. Do we know what that is? I guess we don't. All right. The Lancer gets a new order. That's probably worth it right there. That's 10k. These are both about 10k each, so we'll have enough for another 3 to do this. Who else would you want it leveled up? Let's go Grenadier. Maybe it just improves their aim. I don't actually know. Let's get you guys leveled up. Let's get the engineers leveled up. And let's get the shock troopers leveled up. That should be good. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do anybody else right now. Okay. Still. Oh, the shock trooper's actually level 9. Ah. I totally didn't realize. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. We're getting up to level 10 anyway.
Push yourself.
Alright, so we get a new order for the Lancers. Great.
Nicely done.
Okay, class up. Oh, okay. So now they're not just Lancers now? Elite classes. Oh, so it's like D&D. Once you get above level 10, you start doing more than that. Okay. The strength boost and special bonuses. Certain elite classes gain access to exclusive weapons for extra versatility. Keep training until all the classes have been promoted to elites. Okay, definitely gonna do that.
Your lancers have. You are now authorized
Another Lancer
to use mortar
elites.
lances. Put them to good use.
Mortar lances. Huh.
As of today, your engineers are now engineer elites. Excellent work. Your grenadiers
Okay,
are now
Grenadier, not
elites.
Grenadier elites. And the shock
Squad members
troopers.
again.
Okay. And so the Lancers get a new order. All units demolish. Raises all allies anti-tank. Oh. Okay, interesting. All units demolish is a great name for that. Okay, we can't get anybody else to elites right now, but that is good to know that is an option. Yes, and now they just changed their names. That's great. So that means we should probably go to the
Done for the day?
go to the R&D. Because maybe that unlocks something else. Let's find out.
Oh, hey,
What are we building today? Good question. So let's see what we have any equipment to develop. Okay, we got our weapons. Okay, here we go. The Mortal Lance. So definitely better aim. The thing is, I mean, if you want to take out a tank, a mortar's not the way to go. Might as well look at it, though. I mean, it does look cool. Looks like we can go further in on this. It's only 2,500 ducats. Let's do it. We just upgraded all the way. It looks like we can. Okay. Lankar SH Mark III. Okay. Well, we were wondering what the anti-tank lances were all about on the other side, so now we know. Can't get through the grenades just yet. We have the maximum padding here, so we're good there. Okay, so what about tank parts? Anything good there? Oh, don't we have... That's right. What about ship parts? We do have some ship part stuff. So the rescue vehicle... Oh, okay. So probably like bombing is available here too. So it's funny those orders show up on the ship order screen, but we can't actually do it. So we definitely should do this then. That'll at least give us more options.
Wow.
That's a good rescue vehicle for us there. There's no other page for this. So this is just a very extended page of stuff we can do. Okay, good to know. Although it scrolls. I didn't realize there was a scroll. Hold on. No, don't do that. Hold on. Does the equipment actually scroll? Holy fuck, it did. I totally missed this. I totally missed the scroll bar. I'm a big old dingus. Okay, well, that's alright. Let's go and do the accuracy boost for this.
Wow.
Okay, I totally missed the scroll bar. Gonna eat through our money, but that's okay. I was wondering what the hell happened. Firepower boost. I'm not sure about that. We might need the aim upgrade more than anything else. So yeah, that goes from a little bit more damage. Everyone's using the galleons right now, so they're going to use the galleon S3, S1 by default. Let's not worry about the other ones just yet. Okay, this probably scrolls too, right? Yep, it does. Okay. I think everyone's using a Robinson right now. The Raising has worse aim, so we probably don't want to do that. So I think everyone's using the Robinson. Let's just boost that one right now. That's an interesting grip right there. Yeah, I think my main concern using anything other than Robinson is that the damage is worse, so it's not actually that much worse off. Yeah, the max isn't bad. Versus armor is the only thing that changes. This does actually give me an accuracy boost. We should probably change over. The clip size up, I'm not sure. Yeah, the aim is worse. I don't like the idea. Okay, anti-tank lances. Okay, we can definitely keep on going. So definitely give me a standard boost there. I wonder if that's actually been hurting us in the last couple of missions.
All done.
So right now, everyone's using these, the M2 EQs. Oh, actually, no, they're not. That's right. No, they're not. They're not using any of these. Because we got the special weapons, they've been using those instead. Well, the aim boost might be able to... I'll see... It's worse versus person, but they usually don't go against people anyway. Versus armor being 950 is pretty good. This is 1030 already, so that's actually better. I guess the aim is the downgrade there. Okay, let's not worry about the anti-tank lances. Sniper rifles we should definitely boost up. I think... Yeah, they're using the Wasp right now. Because the versus person damage is actually really good. It's not too big of a downgrade for the accuracy boost, but if we're going to be fighting elites from now on, and we might be, then we're probably going to need the extra damage. So let's just boost as best we can here. The fact this is a B now is actually really good. Yeah, because it used to be a C+ before, now it's a B, so that puts us on par with this. Just does more damage. I'm okay with that. Just keep everyone on the Wasps. I think everyone's currently... I don't think anyone's using the Sanders right now. No, it's the Elias no one's using. Right. They might be using the Sanders.
Wow.
So we're at 63k. Keep on going for the standard boost.
Wow.
Missed the scroll bars. I can't believe I missed the scroll bars. Like, hand grenades, we still haven't gotten the upgrade for it yet. Okay, yeah, see, the uniform upgrades we definitely have not maxed out on.
Wow.
We should definitely do that, because these guys are taking a lot of damage right now because I keep running them into fire.
Wow.
I mean, the standard suits I think are used by the shock troopers, so we definitely need to make sure... Or maybe the combat... Maybe that's actually what that is. But still, just raise up everyone's defense up, so that if they do get hit, they're not going to die instantly. That'd be great. I mean, 8 doesn't sound like a lot, and maybe it isn't. Maybe it just, you know, reduces the damage by 8, but still. Okay, turned out great. And one more upgrade. I think that's going to be it here, right? Down to 22k, so we're not going to have time to do anything else. So the brown does more versus person down armor, but the aim is worse. Okay, let's back up and go to tank stuff. Yeah, tank parts. Let's say the cactus first. Okay, nothing for the cactus, it looks like. What about the glory? Whole lot of nothing. All right. So much for the glory. What about the Hoffen? Barrel upgrade. Does more range. Not really wild about that. Rear magazine up. The smoke screen could be interesting. Actually, yeah, that could be really good. Let's go for the smoke screen. 15k, that's most of our money. Also, I don't know if we have actually the room in the block, but we'll see. Oh, actually, it expanded. Interesting. Okay, so the smoke screen takes up a huge amount of space. We should be able to shuffle some stuff around. Let's see. Okay, I think I see a spot for this. So we basically need to move this over here. And this over here. And move this one over here. And we should be able to move the smoke screen, no problem, right there. Now we could do also is the is this one. We'll go ahead and move it. Oops, sorry, not what I meant to do. This one. Move that over here. We're not going to be able to move. Let's see. There. This one down there. So we're not going to be able to put anything there anyway. And that should do it, hopefully. We could also... Yeah, we'd move some other stuff around, but I think that's basically going to do it for now. Okay. Not too shabby. The expanding capacity is good for what? Rear magazine? 1x3, we could definitely fit that in if we wanted to. Barrel upgrade's the only other thing that doesn't take up room. 1100 ducats, though, is more than we have. We can't do that. Sure, let's get another magazine. What the hell?
All done.
Okay, the rail critter is going to be placing it, but I think we have room. Oh, it's a different order than I thought it was. It's different placement. Okay. So there. That's good. I'm going to fill this up. Okay, so that's it for the Hoffen. So we just had just one more thing to get for the rifles, I guess. Let's hold up. Let's go back a little bit and go to... No, don't do that. Just do issue equipment. And see what exactly these people are using. Okay, so you're using the brown right now. We could use the Lenfield. Why are you using the brown? That's a very good question. There's no good reason for that. I guess the more damage. The Galleon's better for you overall, though, I guess. Oh, interesting. We have a defense down for a new weapon. Okay, so do... I think everybody should be using the Galleon? No reason not to, right? That means Minerva's now using the Galleon. So all the scouts are using the Galleon. That's probably about right. Okay, you're using the Robinson. It has a D+. Okay, so that's the special weapon that nobody else can use. The range is only slightly better. The damage is worse, but only by 1 point. If you want to keep on using the NR91R, that's probably fine. I mean, the mags is decent, but the aim's not as good, but it's only a minor upgrade. Some Maj do. Effect empty. That sounds like a bad effect. I definitely don't want that. Unless it empties them, but I don't think that's what it means. That means you basically empty the magazine entirely? That sounds bad. Let's do this for the 1 point of extra damage. Equip on all qualifieds. Everyone's going to use the mag. And these guys are using the Lankar MO1R. Probably because of the C. The SB91 does a C as well. Hardly ever going to be hitting... Yeah, hardly ever going to be hitting people with it, so that doesn't matter as much. I think everyone uses this now. Now we have that. And then the engineers are all using the brown right now. You guys can switch over to the galleon. Minor reduction in damage, but pretty minor. And that's the problem, right? Is that at some point it's going to get worse. So okay, now you're using the Wasp, which is great. You were using the Wasp in R191 mostly for the range boost, but 200 is not that bad. And really, the damage fall off is going to be really bad, especially when going against elites. So we're good here. And then Riley is using the Sanders right now. Which has a good damage on both people and armor. 315, 325. That's pretty good. We go over to the Elias, but that's much worse since you're going against armor. Some balance there with the Hartman, but that's not that great. The Sanders is pretty good. That's a nice balance right there. What about... Oh, what are you using right now? You're using the Hartman. Which is not actually that great. So if you're going to be versus armor... Actually, are we... Do we hardly ever use it against armor. Yes, I think you just go for the Sanders here. I think we put everybody on the Sanders. Okay. So in that case, no one's using the brown. So if we develop equipment, we look at the rifles. No one's using the brown. They're all using the galleon. That's it there. Let's go ahead and save the rest of our cash here. That was pretty good. We'll figure out other stuff later. Right now, took up a lot of time doing this. Did not mean to do that. Okay, go back to book mode, and let's continue on with our story here. So she'd actually a witch, like actually use magic.
Along the expected route.
Looks like Kai.
That's all I know. When I find out more, I'll tell you. I'll update you as soon as I can. Kai.
So she's spying for somebody? Is that why she didn't report the radio? All seems very suspicious.
Snow and ice, far as the eye can see. Not as sexy as the songs of the old motherland make it out to be. Ah, but nothing livens up a dull party like an attractive single who's ready to mingle.
Do you always talk to yourself like this?
Sadly, yes.
I'm talking to you, Agent Forsetti. We're a team now, like it or not. Might as well try to be friendly about it, right?
Let's review the mission.
Yeah. Objective is to capture the enemy ship. If they get away, we don't pursue. Is that good enough for you? I don't know why he's so set on keeping that thing in one piece.
I mean, it would be good for reverse counterattack if you could capture it.
Oh, well. Can't complain. I've got an interesting mission for once. So they call it a snow cruiser. I guess it's technically a boat, but it looks more like a tank to me. And driving across the ice with that kind of bulk, it must have one hell of an engine. The problem will be the ground battle to get to the ship. But hey, you're the strategist here. I don't suppose you've already got some master plan cooked up?
When it comes to winter warfare, you're the most capable specialist this military has to offer. I expect results from a man of your experience and skills.
And there it is. See, we're talking now. Finally, I'm getting somewhere. Oh, don't be like that. You want me to dance, I'll dance. I'll turn this snowfield into my own personal ballroom. But man, this XO gang sure is full of weirdos, huh? Not that I'm surprised, with a shady guy like Belgar running the freak show. I can feel those two girls watching me all the time. And they're sneaky about it, too. The doc must have them on a tight leash. I assume they're not creeping on me now only because it's their nap time.
Or they're out scouting, like, you know, to find some information. Seems like they'd be really good at.
So, what's your story? You another of the doc's pet projects? Oof, a cold shoulder again, huh?
Nicola and Kiara are protecting her.
Who now? Oh, Our Lady Chromaria, huh?
She won't be participating in this operation. We can't play our trump cards so soon.
That doll's our ace in the hole, is she? I don't know what her story is, but she's gonna need more than killer curves to take down a cruiser.
That thing, is a weapon. One that doesn't belong in this world.
You know what would be really messed up is if they had us command their team instead of Squad E. That'd be messed up. They might do it to us. It's hard to tell.
If Command finds out you let civilians onto the ship, no amount of reports are going to save you.
If I have to trade my job for the lives of 20-odd refugees, I'd say that's more than a fair price.
Fair enough.
You're one of a kind, sir.
So if one of them turns out to be a spy, you're going to be in real trouble.
Reporting in. All the civilians have safely disembarked.
Disembarked means they just left the ship? I guess we were just taking them to another island, weren't we? Yeah, so they might have actually disembarked.
Sergeant Shulin escorted them to the nearest town. Those provisions should be enough to last them.
Okay, so it was just a short little bus ride. That's not so bad. As long as they weren't allowed to go to any restricted areas of the ship, that's not terrible. So it might blow the surprise if one of them was a spy.
You even gave them our food?
Fine work. We'll set off as soon as the escort returns.
Escort about to be ambushed.
It's lunchtime. They've made your favorite today. Oh, pardon me, sir. I didn't know you were in a meeting.
No, by all means, Marie. I might as well take my lunch while we're still anchored. Ho ho! Steak and kidney pie today, is it? Brian, Mr. Wallace, would you care to join me?
I'll pass, thanks. I've never been one for offal.
That's rude. Kidneys are not awful. They're technically... Oh, is it sweetmeats? I forget which one is which. There's not sweetbreads. Sweetmeats is the outside parts that aren't normally eaten. And then there's, I think it is sweetbreads. I think sweetbreads are the insides that aren't normally eaten, like the intestines and stuff, and the kidneys.
Captain, you're not gonna eat here, are you?
Yeah, like on the bridge? Isn't that kind of, like, messed up?
Why, yes. I find a nice view is the perfect touch to complement a good meal.
Yeah, but shouldn't you be eating, like, the captain's mess? Isn't there a captain's mess?
I see.
Ah, so long as the ship is running, the captain refuses to leave the bridge.
Where does he sleep?
You stay on the bridge the whole time?
And why not? I've got my sleeping bag, I've got my chair. It's quite a good chair, you know.
Dare I ask, where does he go to the restroom? Right out the window, I guess. Must make number 2 a little bit cold, but okay.
That's gotta be terrible for your back. You should at least sleep in a real bed.
You know, Mr. Wallace, I lost a ship once.
Did you check behind the couch cushions? Because I find everything behind the couch cushions.
It was in the last Great War. We were on our way home after a victory, but we were ambushed. I'd already had my whiskey nightcap, of course. I was sound asleep in my bed. If I had been on that bridge, I might have noticed the enemy's approach.
Is he about to be justified right now? That'd be hilarious.
Perhaps I could have given the order to intercept sooner.
So, of course, he's not distracted by talking to these people.
Regret is as bitter as poison, Mr. Wallace. But I'd rather not make the same mistake twice.
Well, at the very least, you could probably stand a shower more often.
I mean, you can do a quick 2-minute shower. I mean, the Navy probably does that anyway.
Captain Morgan.
I think the captain's little eccentricity is about to be justified right here as they get ambushed. Raz's secret, okay. Might not actually get to a mission this episode.
Wow. So that's how Squad F does their repairs.
Haphazardly and full of shit, yeah, probably.
That a problem?
No, not at all. It's just, I'm the only one who repairs the tanks in Squad E.
Yeah, we haven't actually used the glory yet. We haven't had the chance.
It's interesting watching someone else at work. You're so efficient.
If you want your repairs to go faster, I suggest working more and talking less.
Wait, you can't talk while you work?
So, you remember what we were talking about?
You're curious too, huh?
Well, he's trying so damn hard to hide it. How could a guy not be curious?
Right? It's gotta be something big.
I see you're all working hard. Oh, and Ronald too. How are your injuries?
Fine.
Listen, I know everyone's still getting used to this ship, so let me know if anything's slowing you down.
Oh, not at all. This ship's practically a moving weapons factory.
Plenty of raw material, all the tools a guy could dream of. Couldn't ask for more.
And here comes Roland with a complaint.
Good to hear. I'll let you get back to work then. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, Claude, hold on. Maybe you know something.
About what?
About, you know, Raz's secret.
A secret?
So the answer to that is no. Do not know at all.
What?
Settle down, Raz.
What about my smoking?
Don't look at me. It's just what people are saying. I can't say where it started, but there have been some rumors about the reason you quit. Some say a girlfriend dumped you, or I ordered you to. And one guess about you having some incurable disease. They're even betting on it. Last I heard, the pot was big enough to buy a decent motorcycle.
Ugh, they think they could talk shit behind my back?
They have to kill time somehow. It's so peaceful, people are getting antsy. Never guessed we were at war.
Yeah, but I guess.
Welcome back, Kai. Everyone safe and accounted for?
Yeah, they're fine. I gave them the food, too.
What's got you so spacey? You see some mold on your precious bread babies?
That's all for today, Kai. You can go get some rest.
Thanks. I'll do that.
I don't think this music matches the moment. And the music might have actually gone off on its own little rail here.
Hey, Kai. What was that about?
Who knows? Maybe she's just tired. Are you worried?
What? No, of course not. It's just weird is all. And Riley's been cooped up in her room too. Man, ladies and traveling, am I right?
Are we under attack?
No, Riley probably just did an experiment. I mean, it could be an attack.
An explosion has occurred on board. Medical team, please hurry to Lieutenant Miller's quarters.
Riley's room? Huh? Be right back.
I mean, if Riley's been cooped up, what are the chances she's been experimenting? Seems pretty likely.
Riley? Riley! Are you okay?
Woo! Wasn't expecting that one. Guess it got a little too volatile.
Riley.
Oh, Claude. Sorry. It almost worked.
Lord almighty! That was a real explosion, young lady.
As opposed to all the fake ones.
You're the chief engineer, aren't you?
That's Andre. He knows more about Ragnite engines than anyone else on the ship. He's a real expert.
Can't be that smart if I loaned you tools and fuel to blow your room up.
Fair.
This another of your experiments?
Sorry. I'm really sorry. It's been a while, so I guess I'm still kind of rusty.
Riley, please don't do this in your personal quarters.
Yeah, do it in Resi
Okay.
quarters.
I can just live out of the engine room then.
No more experiments. Period. You can be my apprentice mechanic instead. We're gonna put you to work.
Can I really? This place is an engineer's dream!
Is it really that amazing?
It's got a cutting-edge Ragnite implosion turbine. It probably costs as much as a smaller nation's whole budget.
Ragnite implosion. Why does that sound familiar?
That's the technology my dad was researching. They talked about it a lot at the factory in Hafen.
Oh, that makes sense. I probably heard about it back then.
I kept working on my dad's research when I left for the USV, but no matter how much we pressurized the Ragnaline, we couldn't get the right precision in the implosion. I can't believe the USV actually took his work this far.
All right. This ship's engine was made in the United States of Vinland.
The Ragnite compression furnace is a military secret. It's in the restricted area, and even I can't go there.
Wait. The chief engineer can't go into the place where the furnace is maintained? Who maintains the furnace, if not the chief engineer?
Way I figure it, it probably runs on tech that goes way beyond what we're used to now.
Or it's just straight up magic and you're not allowed to know that. One of those.
So the main reactor's in the Forbidden Sector. Oh, I wish I could take a look.
I know it's top security, but even the mechanics aren't allowed in?
Well, that makes sense. Ragnite implosion needs a very controlled and contained environment. If there was even a minor screw-up in the reactor, this whole ship would explode. We'd all be gone in seconds.
That's not reassuring.
You say that like you haven't been pacing outside it, trying to get a peek in.
Oh, you saw me, huh?
Just don't do anything that would get you discharged, okay?
Or blow up the ship. How about we actually prioritize not blowing up the ship? That sounds like a great idea. Let's do that. That's the cutest alarm ever.
We're under attack?
All hands, report to battle stations. All hands, report to battle stations.
Alright, that is a hell of a drill.
Squad E, prepare for immediate deployment. Commander Wallace, report to the bridge. I repeat.
Riley, let's go.
Right.
And the captain's totally justified? My guess is the captain's totally justified now.
The comet was bringing up the rear, but they fell behind and we saw smoke from their position. We're on radio silence, so we can't communicate with them. But all things considered, it's likely they were attacked. They might be stranded there.
Any numbers on our assailants?
It seems to be the Empire, but they're not using standard issue Imperial equipment. What we do know is that they're very skilled. I believe there's some kind of special strike force.
We can't afford to lose the comet here. We turn back. Full speed and brace for combat. The Centurion will move to support the comet!
Okay, I didn't realize there was a second ship of the line here. I thought the Centurion was the only one. Okay. Well, that'll be next time, because it's a little bit too late in this episode to start up. So thank you for watching. This has been Valkyria Chronicles 4. We got some good upgrades going, though, so I'm looking forward to this next mission. Right now, I'm Piece of the Universe, you're Piece of the Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.